Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering. You're listening to Hometown Today on the 5,000 watt flamethrower on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
I am almost feeling a little giddy here because it is Dodge County Fair Eve. We are on the launch pad. Dodge County Fair kicks off tomorrow, and join us for all the fun we're going to have in Radio Park. You can get the day-to-day schedule on the Dodge County Fair tab at dailydodge.com. Of course, Wade and Sherry going to be out there bright and early tomorrow morning, and know that when you join us at Radio Park, you also have a chance to win 171 cans of Coors Light, courtesy of Frank Distributing. Just stop by Radio Park Wednesday through Saturday. Do that between 3 and 6. Get registered to win. And then right around 6 o'clock each night, we will draw one lucky winner. Of course, you do have to be 21 years or older to register, and you must be present to win. And winners will receive a gift certificate redeemable for 171 cans of Coors Light. And as always, you can visit dailydodge.com for details. Amy Hudson here with you in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios. We are streaming live, so certainly check out the stream. Another thing you can do at dailydodge.com, just click on the Daily Dodge TV tab. That'll get you where you need to be. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And when you do that, please remember to click the notifications icon so you don't miss any of the updates. You'll get little alerts so you know when things are happening live here at 100 Bill McCullum Way, or when we're out and about covering a local sporting event or some of the fun at the Dodge County Fair. There's always something happening. And there is always a reason to go visit our friends and neighbors at the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department. And really happy that Janice Stevens, Recreation Department Administrator, is here with us this morning on Hometown Today. And before we hit the air, before I just started blabbing here, Janice like, you're going to do great. I'm like, you're going to do great. We are going to do great. Good morning and welcome. How are you?
Good morning. It's great to see you, Amy. Thanks for having me.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for making the time to join us this morning. My girls are in kind of back to school mode, but we always assure them that there is plenty of time for summer fun. You know, it is still summer vacation, even though we've started the back to school shopping. We've got the Dodge County Fair kicking off tomorrow, but you bring the fun. Like seriously, there are so many things that folks can go see you about and add to their summer fun, and then do some planning for fall.
Right. Well, we have had an awesome summer at the rec department. Lots of kids and adult programs, camps and classes, and all sorts of things that we don't necessarily offer the rest of the year. But we still have summer fun left, including Crystal Lake Beach. It's open a few more days with the lifeguards on duty 7 days a week, 1 to 5. Sunday, the 18th, is closing day for the lifeguards and the building to be open. But people can still enjoy the park and the beach after that. But and of course our beloved splash pad.
Love the splash pad.
Yes, new in 2023. Yeah. Of course, the splash pad was a really hot spot this summer. And it was, people just could not get enough of it, and still very busy. And that will be open just past Labor Day. September 2nd is closing day for the splash pad, so still time to get out there and enjoy that. And I know a lot of people have the fair, the Dodge County Fair, on their mind this week, but there's still time to get out and enjoy those activities in and around Beaver Dam, and of course all of the activities in the park. We have disc golf at Crystal Lake Park. We have all of the boating and watercraft rental opportunities. So but another one of our summer staples that I really want to make sure that people know about is our discounted attraction tickets.
This is amazing. And when I had mentioned like adding to the summer fun, you know, everything, it doesn't just feel like everything is more expensive here lately. Things are more expensive. And so when we have a chance to like save a couple bucks here and there and add to the fun of it, why wouldn't we do that?
Right, absolutely.
And there's such a nice variety of the discounted attraction tickets that are available through the rec department. Is it okay if I call it the rec department?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Otherwise, I can put that all in there, City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department.
No.
But it's a nice variety, whether, folks are looking to get out of town. Maybe they want to go to the Dells.
Right.
Maybe they want to go to the Milwaukee Zoo. So what do you have available for folks?
We have, in the Dells, we have Jet Boat Adventure, Land of Natura, Mount Olympus Water Park and Theme Park. We have Noah's Ark Water Park. We have Pirates Cove.
Ooh, that's the place with the mini golf.
Yes, mini golf.
That's cool.
Everybody loves Pirates Cove. And, of course, all the other Dells attractions, too. But we also have the Upper Dells Boat Tour and the Wisconsin Ducks Tour. So lots of attractions in the Dells. People can come in, purchase those tickets at the Rec Department. We're located at the Watermark, which is at 209 South Center Street. Very easy to find, very visible. Our hours are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., so that Monday through Friday. So that is really important that people get into our office during our hours of operation. But some really great deals. And those tickets are on sale through Friday, August 30th.
Oh, so we still have a couple of weeks to figure out what else we want to do before summer wraps.
Exactly. And that's the last day that we sell them, but they are good through the various dates. However long the attraction is open or accepts them, they are valid. So if people know that they are going to the Dells over Labor Day weekend, they can come in our office, or even this fall sometime. And the attraction is still open and accepting visitors. They can purchase the tickets and then use them later. They just have to make sure that they get into our office by August 30th. And another great example is the Milwaukee County Zoo. Lots of people visit the Milwaukee County Zoo every summer.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I've been there a handful of times with my family since we moved here, and I just heard something recently, like they're having more events at the Milwaukee County Zoo. Like they had a food truck event here recently. There's always something happening within the zoo.
Right. So some people go more than once a year because there's something different to do and see.
Yeah.
And those tickets are valid through December 31st.
Okay,
so
that's cool. And the reason I was like, because they do really neat things in fall, and they have like Halloween events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and I just want to give a shout out to the Wisconsin Parks and Recreation Association. That's the professional organization that people like me belong to, and they support us. They offer ongoing education, conferences, all sorts of support in the parks and recreation profession, and they orchestrate this whole discounted attraction tickets program. And so that's how that all works. And so they're the ones that do all the behind the scenes magic to make this available to us.
I'm so glad that you just shared that, because I was wondering, like, where did this partnership come from? Like, how does this happen? Because it is a big deal. And when you were talking about the tickets, like for the Upper Dells boat tours, that is pretty any time of year.
Right.
And if you're looking to go with a family, like that all adds up really fast.
Absolutely.
So, there's such a variety of different things to do. And I had no idea that this all is orchestrated by the Wisconsin Parks and Rec Association. That's really cool.
Yeah.
We're talking this morning with Jana Stevens. She is the Recreation Department Administrator for the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department, and we'll continue our conversation with Jana because still time for summer fun. We're gearing up for fall, and we're looking for the whole update today. When you mentioned the splash pad earlier, it's been wonderful. Every time I've been by there this summer, it is busy, and kids are out there having a great time. So well done. It's
Absolutely.
all happening. Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor, covering your floor and so much more. And brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. Embrace your lazy. And you might feel like we don't have time to be lazy. It's the summer. We've got stuff to do, but it's important to take that downtime and, create a space that's just for you, to embrace that lazy. There's an art to relaxation, and the team at McKinstry's Home Furnishings can help make this happen for you. They are celebrating Lazy Boys Long Live the Lazy event at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Did you know that there really is a National Lazy Day?
Yes,
Yeah.
I follow McKinstry's,
That's
so
awesome.
I know that.
When
Yeah.
my mind was blown a little bit a few weeks ago, I was like, oh my gosh, this really is a thing. And then we
Yeah.
had Sandy on the air with us last Friday, and they do such a great job making the store so shoppable. And she has so much fun when she goes to these different furniture markets and brings back all this stuff. So they have many options for you regarding those Lazy Boy recliners that start at $3.99. Maybe it's a cozy reclining sofa that's going to recharge you after a long day. Those start at $9.99. And if it's kind of awkward for you to get, in and out of your recliner, you're thinking it'd be a whole lot easier if it was just a little bit higher. Get that off of the floor. Well, Lazy Boy has a tall base option. So you don't know if you don't ask. And when you go into McKinstry's, let them know, what you're looking for, of course, and what you have that isn't working. They'll put you in the right direction there. And they can also turn a rocker recliner into a swivel rocker recliner. So all kinds of options for you during Lazy Boy's Long Live the Lazy event at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. And I'm all about the buttons. I like all the buttons on, different types of chairs. And you can really find what is going to work best for you. Get that total relaxation experience by pushing a button, raise the footrest, tilt the back, just adjust that, how it's going to work for you, the headrest, lumbar support, all of those options. The Lazy Boy Long Live the Lazy event at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. We'll continue our conversation with Janice Stevens with the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department when Hometown Today continues here on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, and you're listening to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor Covering, your floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. Amy Hudson here with you in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com and also on our YouTube channel. This is Dodge County Fair Eve. Of course, the fun kicks off tomorrow. We want to see you every day at Radio Park because every day we have so much fun planned. And I had mentioned earlier here on Hometown Today that tomorrow is our sports day and senior day is Thursday. And Ninja, I'm following through on getting the Elvis glasses and the chops. I don't know if I'm going to get a jumpsuit, but we need to really give Tony Rocker, my favorite Elvis impersonator, a big Radio Park welcome. So, of course, you can see the rundown of everything that is happening during senior day on Thursday and every day at Radio Park under that Dodge County Fair tab at dailydodge.com. And on senior day, we'll have bingo for you. That will get going at 1 o'clock. And yes, Tony Rocker, Elvis impersonator, will perform for us beginning at 2 on our Radio Park stage, presented by Newman Pools. And we'll also have games, prizes, and a lot more for you to enjoy. And be sure that you pick up your senior day coupon at the Charleston House in Beaver Dam because seniors 55 and up can save $2 off admission to the fair before noon. So senior day again, Thursday the 15th. Love to see you at Radio Park at the Dodge County Fair. It's wonderful to see Jana Stevens here today. I haven't seen you in a while. Jana is the Recreation Department Administrator for the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department, and we've been talking about how there is still time for summer fun. It is not too late, and for me and my family, a lot of our summer fun always involves water, and we were just talking about this and laughing about it over the weekend. We had some family in visiting, and we gravitate towards the water. For all of us, we love it. And you have opportunities for folks to like rent watercraft, how should I say that? Like not items, watercraft. Just watercraft. All right,
yes.
Watercraft.
We have canoes, kayaks, and stand-up paddle boards available at our watercraft rental facility, and that's located at Waterworks Park.
Okay.
And it's open daily. Every day, 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday, we are open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And people can rent by the hour, half day, or full day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You've got options for everyone.
Yeah, so great opportunity for people to get out on Beaver Dam Lake. They can just if they're new to the sport, any of those sports, they can give it a try. For some people, it's just nice. They don't have to go out and buy the crafts. They can just go and use them. Obviously, they have to use them during our open hours, but we are open a pretty good number of hours each day. And, of course, it's always weather permitting.
Sure.
So anything over 15 miles per hour wind speed, we do not open for safety reasons, and of course on other bad weather days, but it's been a great summer.
Yeah, and canoes, kayaks, and the
stand-up paddle boards.
Any one of those three watercraft more popular than another, and do you enjoy doing any of those?
I think kayaks are the most popular. Canoes, because it's nice because people can go out on their own.
Yeah.
And where canoes, you usually need another person or people. We do have tandem kayaks, so for a couple of people, so that's cool. People enjoy those. Stand-up paddle boards you definitely have to have skills and develop those skills to use the stand-up paddle boards, but it's also a fun opportunity if you haven't tried it before to just go out and play around.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
we had a gentleman in from Beaver Dam Lake Improvement Association when we were gearing up for that huge weekend of fun, all part Best Dam Fest, and then we have Best Dam Music Fest, and Beaver Dam Lake Improvement Association. They were doing workshops for the stand-up paddle boards, and
right.
I was joking with Ninja that I really do want to learn how to do that, but to your point, like that takes some skills. So Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next year for me.
Yeah, and speaking of partnerships, we partner with many organizations, many people, businesses in the community. Beaver Dam Lake Improvement Association is definitely one. They are one of the organizations that help fund the building that we are located in, where our watercraft rental is located at Waterworks Park, and the Beaver Dam School District as well for partnering on a grant for the watercraft, and so. It's just great how our community works together to use the resources that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great example. Thank you for sharing that. Anything else that we need to know about watercraft? Oh, did we talk about the self-registration? That was something new that was in the mix too.
Yeah, and that is for our self-registration kiosks are available for boaters.
Okay.
So we have sold boat launch passes, daily and season passes for many years, and those are located, our boat launches are located at Edgewater, Tahoe, and Waterworks Parks.
Okay.
And previously it was an envelope system, and you had to have cash or check, where now people can use their debit cards or credit cards and self-service at the kiosks. And anyone, it's getting kind of later in the season, but we still have plenty of season left into October. People can get season passes, and they pay for them at the kiosk, and then that is recorded, and the city, our finance department actually issues the season passes. So they don't get the season pass right there on site. It is sent to them.
That's nice. So that makes it easier for people.
Right.
Yeah. That's very nice.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter, she's 17. She was super excited last week because her pickleball set arrived. So she has the paddles, and she's been going out with some friends to enjoy the new J.M. Kastenmeier pickleball courts. I have not mastered that yet. I'm not sure if I'm up for it, but people are excited about this. Like,
Absolutely.
This is really exciting. Because this is like being built, but in Horicon we have our new pickleball court. So she's been enjoying that, and give us the update. What's going on with the courts?
Well, just over a year ago, a very dedicated and enthusiastic group of pickleball players got together and worked with the city and partnered again on that project, and here we are. The pickleball courts are actually open,
oh my goodness.
And they raised the money to get the 9 courts built, and the complex is going to be, it is open already, kind of soft opening.
Okay.
They still have details to finish, so it's not, the landscaping needs to be completed, but the courts are playable, and there is going to be a ribbon cutting ceremony on Wednesday, August 28th at the courts at the athletic fields at 6 p.m.
People are so excited about this, and just hearing you talk about 9 pickleball courts.
Right.
That's such a huge deal.
It is.
And all of the effort, the fundraising that went into this, and now you have the ribbon cutting ceremony set for the 28th.
Right.
It's a huge accomplishment.
It really is. And of course the complex is named after the Kastenmeier family, J.M. Kastenmeier pickleball courts. They gave a very generous donation to help put us over the top for that, for the facility, but many, many other generous donations went into this. And all of those individuals and businesses and organizations will be honored and recognized at this this event, and will be that information will be shared on the city website and other locations. So they're just too numerous for me to start mentioning names, but all of that information will be out there, so we can proudly share that with the world. And you know, the exciting thing is it really is, it is for all ages. And I know years ago when pickleball was really gaining popularity, it kind of, people saw it as maybe an older person's activity.
That is what I thought at first. I didn't know much about it. And then like all of a sudden it really was like a wave of pickleball craze, like everywhere.
Yes. Everybody is crazy about pickleball. And it used to be that you had to kind of explain what it was and how it was played. Now, you know, everyone knows what pickleball is. They might not know they might not know the rules, of course, but they know what it is. They have a concept. I don't play enough. So
we'll have to get out there. My daughter told me that she doesn't think I'll move fast enough playing just against one other person.
Right. But I have played and I love it. It's just one of those things that there's lots of things that I need to do in a day and a week, and I'd love to play more pickleball, to be honest with you, because I certainly see why it's such a craze. And we offered pickleball lessons for kids this summer, so that was really fun.
Good.
Of course, the courts were not ready at the new complex, so we lined our tennis courts at Lakeview Park for pickleball, and we have portable nets that we used there. We kept them in a box, and people set them up when they needed to use them and put them away, and that has worked out really well. And that's where we did our pickleball lessons for kids, and it worked out great, and everyone enjoyed it, and just really appreciated having an alternate location as they waited for the new complex to open.
Yeah, that was a great idea to accommodate that way. We're talking with Jana Stevens this morning. Jana is the Recreation Department Administrator for the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department, and we will continue our conversation because you have more to share with us. We're going to talk about the Swan Park renovation project, music in the park, fitness programs. Oh my goodness, I didn't work out today. Maybe you can get me inspired. Hometown Today presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor, and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. We will be heading over to the Daily Dodge News Center for local news, sports, and weather update, and we'll get it all going with an update from ABC News here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Jana Stevens, Recreation Department Administrator with the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department with us, and we have so much to talk about. We're just going to extend Hometown Today by probably a good half hour. Are you cool with that?
Sure.
But as we were chatting off air, I forgot that you are also from Greene County, like me. My hometown is Monroe. I forgot that you're from Argyle.
Yes.
So that's been really fun to rediscover that. And we have some common friends from back home. We're going to wrap up our pickleball section. I have a tickle in my throat. Share what's going on with pickleball in the fall.
Sure. Yeah, we talked about the new outdoor courts opening up, and this fall, as we move inside, as the weather gets cooler, we'll move inside to the middle school on Wednesday nights. We'll have pickleball available on Wednesday nights, October through May, and people have to come to the rec department to register for that program. And so that information, the details, the cost of it, and all of that information will be available in our next Community Center Courier, which comes out in just a couple of weeks for September and October. So all of those details will be in the September-October Courier.
So you brought along with you today the most recent edition of the Community Center Courier, and you blew my mind, Jana, when it's like you put all this together, you and your team.
Yes.
Like this,
Yeah.
This is a phenomenal resource for everything fun that is going on. I can't imagine like this a lot. Like even just to do all the proofing, but this is wonderful. Where can folks find this? Should they go right down like to the rec center and pick this up? Where do they get these?
If they want a paper copy, a hard copy, they can come to the Watermark during our office hours. They are also available at a couple of our grocery stores in town, at Food Pride and at Piggly Wiggly.
Cool.
And the library, City Hall, and there are some businesses that have them out and available too. And so sometimes they grab a handful to have on their counters for people. So that's generous. And
that's really nice.
The paper copies are available that way, and we also have it available online at cityofbeaverdam.com/rec, R-E-C. Or they can just go to cityofbeaverdam.com and find our department on there. It's pretty ezy to navigate.
Yeah,
so.
it's definitely something that people should take a look at, whether it's online or picking up the hard copy.
Yeah.
We're talking about Greene County and back home in Monroe. We had so many nice parks. Same thing here, which is wonderful. And I love each of the parks for different reasons, but Swan Park really is my favorite.
Yeah.
There's just something very special to me about Swan Park, and there's all kinds of renovations and improvements, happening. What's going on? Share the update with us.
Well, Swan Park has always been an absolutely beautiful park, a real treasure in our community.
It's kind of magical.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it was losing a little bit of its luster and needed some care. And as you know, some things are easier to accomplish than others. And the things that have been done the last few years with the renovations really required a lot more planning and a lot more money to accomplish. And so with the hard work and dedication of the city team as well as the community, our community foundation has really worked hard with us to help us be set up to do the fundraising, and we've received many generous donations for all of the things that have been done the last few years at Swan Park. Over $3.5 million of improvements improvements
Wow.
have been made in the last several years, including a trail system, bridges. Those beautiful bridges have been redone. There's a beautiful new waterfall feature on the island in one of the lagoons.
Okay, I've not seen that. I need
Yeah.
to see that. I'm sure I've
You need
seen
to
that.
get down there and see that.
That sounds
It's
magical.
Yes, it really is. And amenities like new benches and swings. We had the swinging benches. So
Oh,
people
nice.
absolutely love them.
Yeah.
And there are people on them all the time. And, of course, the splash pad. All of those things have been done over the last few years. And now the big thing that we're focusing on is the beloved band shell
Yeah.
and the amphitheater area, and finishing up the trail system that we have in the park. So we're actively fundraising to make some renovations. We're not going to replace the band shell. It's the shell itself is not going to change significantly because it really is a sound structure. It is when I say sound, as in solid.
Gotcha. I know. For a moment, I was like, was that a pun, or is that like solid as a rock?
I really didn't mean to do that, but solid, and but it also, just the quality of it is great. We'll be focusing on the stage area, and then also taking out all of the benches that are there currently and replacing them with fewer benches toward the front of the shell, and then green space behind that so people can bring their chairs, their lawn chairs and blankets, and sit a little bit closer in those. Because if you've been to a music in the park, any of our concert or any other activities located at the band shell, a lot of people like to bring their own chairs.
Oh, sure.
And
Yeah, you know what's
and
comfortable.
Yeah, and it's not just because they don't like to sit on the wooden benches at Swan Park. It's because that's what they're used to. That's what they like. They
Yeah.
just and they can kind of sit wherever they want, and so that's where we're going with that. And again, actively fundraising for that.
I love what the campaign is referred to for the fundraising campaign, Keep the Music Going. If someone wants to donate to that, how do they do that?
They can contact the Recreation Department. We do have information. We'll have information online as well. But they can contact either me at the Beaver Dam Recreation Department, or they can contact our city administrator, Nathan Teal.
We had some teammates here last week, some of our newer teammates that went to enjoy music in the park. Eddie Rivers was on Hometown Today with us last week, the day of his show. And I was telling Charlie, who produces Hometown Today, about that band shell specifically, because we have one in Monroe and Twining Park. I was like, you just don't see them very, very often anymore. And there's something really special about them. They love the show. They said it was a really wonderful way to enjoy live music, and the sound was really good. The sight lines were really good, and we still have time to enjoy more music in the park.
Right. Yeah, we have two different concert series. One is held at Tahoe Park once a month on Fridays. We have one coming up on Friday, August 23rd.
Poverty and Panic.
Yeah. Lots of people are familiar with Poverty and Panic, and so come on out to Tahoe Park. And if the weather happens to be bad, we will be relocated at the Dodge County Fairgrounds.
It's good to have that space available, because for the first show, we had to move over there for that. And it was still fun. It was great to see kids like in their wagons and folks still enjoying. So, the day of those shows, we make sure we're keeping a close eye on the weather, just so folks know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We just try not to cancel in this business, in the Parks and Recreation business. We always have Plan A, Plan B, and lots of times Plan C and D. So we always try to have a backup plan, and so that's the backup plan for Jam by the Dam.
Cool.
And we have officially wrapped up our Wednesday night live series at Swan Park. However, not officially.
Okay.
Because one of our concerts, Eric Diamond, our Neil Diamond tribute artist, people absolutely love him. He had a personal personal emergency the day of the concert and called me and said, Jana, I just can't make it. I have to cancel. I'm dealing with this situation. And so we canceled, but we're working hard to reschedule.
Okay, good.
And like I said, we always like to make sure that we have a backup plan.
Yeah.
So I'm working on the indoor backup plan, and I just got more information about that earlier today before I came to the show. So I should be able to share that information out with the public soon. But Eric Diamond will be rescheduled for Swan Park with a backup location in September.
Okay.
So
Keep us posted
September.
on that.
Yes, I will.
Okay,
I
thank
will.
you. We'd appreciate
Yes.
that very much.
Yeah, a lot of people were really disappointed, but unfortunately, he had a serious situation that he had to deal with.
Life happens.
Yeah, but he'll be back in September.
All right, I can already hear the da-da-da. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
Excellent.
and the cool thing is if we can be outside, it gets dark a little earlier.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago, he did the last concert of the season, and so it was getting darker at the end of the show. People absolutely loved it.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'm just hoping for a beautiful night so we can be outside. But if not, I've got a backup
covered.
plan.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to getting that new date for Eric Diamond. Keep us posted on that. And we have just a couple of minutes left, and I think it's really important that we talk about some of the fitness programs if we can.
Yeah.
For all ages available.
Yeah. So we offer several different programs. We have Strong Bodies, Strength and Mobility, Active Adult Exercise, and a couple different yoga classes, chair yoga and graceful yoga. And some are offered during the day, and some are offered later in the afternoon at 4 or 5:30 in the evening. So I encourage everyone to take a look at our upcoming Community Center Courier.
Okay.
September, October. The new sessions will be starting in September, and to read through the classes. So some of them are targeted for certain age groups, 40 or 50 and over, but we welcome people of all ages if they feel like that's the right class for them physically.
I like that you have the try-its.
Yeah,
I think that's really nice that you offer that. And what's a try-it?
Yeah, a try-it is sometimes we schedule them for free for people, but we really offer the try-its. If someone comes in our office and says, I'm really interested in this yoga class, but I'm not sure if it's a good fit, they can go to a class and give it a try for free and then decide from there if it's right for them.
Nice.
Yeah. And I did mention, just want to throw in that I mentioned the 40 and 50 and over, but a lot of our classes are also for 16 and 18 years and over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's nice to know.
Yeah. We did offer aerial yoga for kids in the summertime, so that was really cool and fun. I don't know if we'll be offering that again during the school year, but that's something fun and different that we offered for kids in the summer.
Yeah, my goddaughter who lives in the Milwaukee area did that for the first time, and she really enjoyed it. It's looks fun. I cannot do that. It's beautiful to watch too.
Yeah.
We have to wrap up, Jana Stevens. Where can folks go for all this great information? I know we're going to be on the lookout for the Community Center Courier at some of those different places. You mentioned cityofbeaverdam.com to get the rundown of those programs and some of the things that we were talking about. Any other go-to place that we need to be aware of for all the fun that you have for us?
Right. Definitely come to the Watermark. We've got the hard copies of this and all of our other information, whether it's trips or our vendor market for the fall, or anything else that we do. Come to the Watermark, look at our website, and or give us a call.
Okay, very good. I'm already looking forward to the next time we get to be together because fun stuff to talk about. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Jana Stevens, Recreation Department Administrator for the City of Beaver Dam Recreation Department, with us here this morning on Hometowns Day, which is presented by Professional Floor Covering, Your Floor, and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. Tomorrow, the morning show with Wade and Sherry here on 95.3 WBEV, Hometown Today, and so much more live in action from Radio Park at the Dodge County Fair. This is Hometowns Day on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.